Today I'm going to show you how to install the GoldStrike plug-and-play wiring harness number 48,000. This wiring harness will plug into your original wiring harness and has the ability to add 6 adapters for additional lighting sources from plug-and-play. So if you want to put on a trunk light or a saddlebag light, whatever other lights you want, you'll be able to plug in up to six of them. Unless it has the blinker, then you would use 2 of them for a right and a left. The wiring harness comes with the right and left wiring harness adapters. And there is definitely a right and a left, but it's also color-coded a little bit to match what's under the seat. As well as some wire ties and a little bit of grease that you're going to put on to prevent corrosion of the plugs. So let's get started. And the first thing we'll need to do is remove the seat. I have another video on how to remove the seat. Just click on the right-hand lower column and you'll be able to subscribe and see all the different videos on my Goldwing, as a lot of other topics. So right here is your left wiring harness, the original one on the bike, and the right one. Okay, they're just behind the cross member, right here and right here. Now to get them apart, you're going to press this little tab right here. Press it hard until you see this end lift up. Now they're a little hard to remove, so press it hard. Use a screwdriver and put it in this little tab right there and give it a push. And they do come apart. They are a little bit difficult. There's not a lot of room here to get it out. So I'm going to lift it up a bit and it's out. And I will do the same thing the other side. I'll press on the tab, put the screwdriver in the slot, and push it apart. Okay. Now you're ready to install the new wiring harness, the 48,000 adapter. So before I do my connections, I'm going to take a little bit of grease that it came with, an anti-corrosion grease, and I'm going to put it, it's too deep, so I'm going to put it into this end and just kind of coat it lightly so that when the prongs go in, they will press that grease and coat the prongs. So there's one on this one, this is the adapter, and one on this one. And then I will put it on the originals. Take the female end here and coat it up a bit. So that again, as I push the male plugs into it, they will get coated. And I will do the same thing on my other side here. They don't give you much grease, so there's just enough to do it if you get your fingers all the way into the bag. I just want to do this one a little bit better. Okay, now that that's done. Now I will push my wire harness adapter into place. I will start with the one on the bike. Just push it and you'll hear it click into place. And then I will put the other end in. And I'm going to push it out of my way. Back here, fold it back so that the seat does not interfere and crush this. I'm going to get below this frame member. Okay, so again, I'm going to start on the bike side. And then the other one. Push it out of my way. Now what I'm going to do is, I do have like a wire tie right here that's in my way, not allowing me to push this where I would like it to go. So what I will do is I'll cut that wire tie. So I'm going to cut this wire tie right here. This one that just holds all this together. Okay, got that out of my way now. Now I will route this back into that little space. There's a nice little space to put this. I'll route it back there, and then I'll take a new wire tie. And I'll tie this stuff all back together. The new, the old, everything. Push it way in where I want it. And wire tie it. And cut off the excess. Okay, now that that's done, we have our connectors. Now we don't want the seat to crush these. And if you leave them anywhere around here, it's going to do that. So let's take them, make sure we got this one. This one's the right, as it should be. This one's the left. I'm just double checking. And I'm going to route it right under the frame right here. I'm going to do the other side first because it's a lot easier. There's nothing in the way. Okay, so now I've routed it under the frame. It's over here, and I will just wire tie it to something over here to keep it from floating around. This side's a little bit more difficult just because it's crowded in there. Almost. There it is, and I've got that now wire tied, routed through and under the frame. And I'm going to leave these loose for the moment before I wire tie them, though I will wire tie up here. Okay, so I will wire tie these so that the seat, it won't interfere with the seat and nothing will get accidentally crushed. Okay, as you can see, there's nothing in the way where it'll crush up against that panel. And I will do the same thing on the other side. And now we have these under the crossbar, both sides, right and left. And you can see, as I said, there were 6, but there's actually 8 places to plug in for any new lighting accessories that you'd like. Once you plug in an accessory, you're going to want to wire tie these underneath the frame a little bit so everything goes in nice and neat, and when you put the seat back on, it won't crush anything. I'm going to leave these loose for now because I am about to mount a lighted luggage rack, which I have a video of. So if you just press into the lower right corner where it says subscribe, you'll be able to find that video on how to install the light rack. Enjoy your bike and happy riding.